Welcome to the Good Morning from the Chicken Coop podcast with Kim Johnson, your creative strategist and master mindset coach. Filled with inspiration, distinctions, perspectives, and possibilities, we help you to cultivate a mindset that leads you to create the best version of yourself you could ever imagine. Join Kim every morning from one of her favorite happy places, her chicken coop, along with all her chickens.
Hey, good morning, my friends from the chicken coop. So I want to talk to you about playing small and doing it because you are afraid of what others are going to think of you, or you don't want to make others feel bad, or in this current situation we are culturally, lots of people are wanting to play small so that they don't offend other people. And I just have to call this out because boy, is that a colossal error in judgment and mistake. One should never, ever, ever play small because they don't want to make somebody else feel bad. What if you playing great? What if you doing all the things that you want to do and want to be and show the world is exactly what someone else needs to create their greatness? You know, what if seeing you and what you're doing is going to push someone else to do something even better for themselves? And you don't do it, or you don't share it, or you don't talk about it because you decide, hey, I don't want to make anybody else feel bad right now, so I'm just going to keep it to myself. Even though there's a part of you that wants to share it and wants to talk about it and wants to celebrate it, or just wants to go out and do your good, not even having to brag about it, not even having to put anything out there, but just says, yeah, you know, I don't want to make other people feel bad right now. This all comes back to the emotion that's behind it. And if you're hiding yourself and you're playing small because you don't want to hurt other people's feelings, you are sadly mistaken about the intent of where that is coming from and how that will, you know, show up overall in your life. If we don't celebrate our accomplishments to ourselves, I'm not talking about going online and talking about them. I'm not talking about being that person that puts everything up online and brags about them. I'm talking about with yourself, that is proud of yourself, that celebrates with yourself, celebrates with the people that are close to you, puts out into that energetic pattern of being able to say, no, you know what, I'm going to play rock star level so that I can create rock star results in my life. And you're holding back because of people around you. Boy, you have the wrong people around you. You have to look at who is, you know, the crew that you've decided to spend your life with. Now, sometimes we will say, well, this is my family and I don't have a choice. But I will challenge you to say, no, you do have a choice. You can actually go ahead and say, I'm going to do all this in spite of them. I don't care what they think. I don't care what they believe about me. I'm going to do exactly what I want to do and how I want to do it because I know it's the right thing to go out there and share my gifts with the world, and I'm going to do that because in doing that, it's going to help other people grow and expand. And it might not be my family that picks up the best of it. It might be people outside my family, and that's okay. If that's the case, that is totally okay, because someone somewhere is going to benefit from all the things that you're pouring into yourself and all the things that you put out. It might be a coworker. It might be someone every day that sees you at a coffee shop. You know, one of my clients was telling me a story about how a girl at a coffee shop that he sees every day when he goes in to get his stuff, over the course of the last couple of years, he's been working really hard at changing his life and going from stuff that was really, really tough and bad. And now he's turned his life around, literally, and he has become just everything that his soul has been working to attain. And this girl at the coffee shop a couple months ago said to him, you know, I just want to let you know, you look really fantastic now. She's like, I used to see you and I used to think that you were sad. And now I look at you and I think you look amazing. And I just wanted to let you know that. And I hope that, you know, you have an absolutely fantastic day. And he was so blown away by the fact that this girl at the coffee shop that gives him his coffee every day for a couple of years noticed this. And he actually said it brought him to tears. He went out in the car and he sat there and cried because he was like, wow, I didn't even think anybody noticed. So I promise you, people notice. And as much as his peer group was trying to hold him back, this young man is working very, very hard to break away from all of this. His peer group really kind of was holding him back. And you know what? He broke free of them, and all of a sudden now, here we are in a different place, in a totally different place. And I just have to say that that is the power of what I'm talking about. That is the power of making these choices. I couldn't be more proud of him as a person. I couldn't be more proud of the fact that he's living in alignment now with who he's supposed to be. And I couldn't be more proud of the fact that there was no attachment to it where it was being braggadocious, showing it off or anything. It was just being himself. And that's what I'm talking about. Going in there and really pouring into that part of yourself where you're just like doing it for the right reasons, but I refuse to play small. So think about where you're coming from. Think if you're holding back. Detach yourself from what other people around you think and do it because it makes you proud. All right, my friends, have a fantastic day, and I will see you tomorrow.